The following is a special presentation of the USF.
As of right now, hopefully later on tonight, other people will come in to congratulate. But yes, this is the second annual USF Hall of Fame ceremony, and Wombat is one of the inductees this year.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
No problem. So before I have a few things I'd like to say beforehand. But before we do that, why not you talk a bit about your career, Wombat? How it started, some of your favorite moments and stuff, and so on and so forth.
So for those that might be new to the USF, I was one of the, I guess one of the founding members, is one of the original shit posters. Started back. There's an idea that Red had in December of 2019. So oh my God, it's gonna be 4 years already, which is wild. Um, and yeah, no, it's crazy. Even the most optimistic people about this, I don't think would have said that we'd be going on 9 seasons in 4 years at this point. Uh, but yeah, we're nearing 10. Yeah, so absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, it was kind of just the back in 2019. The U-Tree server was pretty dead. I know Tree had a big following at that point. Sports ball and all that stuff was a big was already kind of an institution on the channel, but the subreddit was kind of, I wouldn't say dead, but it was rarely active. So it was just an idea to kind of drum up interest, and I was like, hey, I kind of got into me making a bit, and I was on Reddit, so I was like, yeah, why not? Let's get into it, and it's been a crazy ride ever since. I might have like the first meme ever in week one, or one of the first. I remember one of the topics was I think it was about like the bowl games or something. So I made some meme about how like the I don't some insert whatever bowl was like the best or most important, some like meaningless bowl. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it was a bowl game one. But yeah, after that, I won my first week. Was the first multi-week champion. Red even went as far to say that I was the first evil empire of the USF, which I think is a bit premature, but oh well. And then season one was definitely the Wild West of the server. Like we got a lot of things. I remember like the first week, just the amount of like records we broke on the subreddit. For like most upvoted posts and all that, it was wild. Like we'd never seen anything like that. Um, and then going into the playoffs, COVID hit. It was March of 2020. We were kind of like, what are we going to do? Because the way that it worked was there was no wheel back then. All it was um, it was just like, oh, whatever topics were kind of in the swing. So like it was like the like December 2019. It was like the bowl games, or NFL end of the regular season. Like it was really a topic of what was going on. We didn't have the wheel or just selected topics, and COVID changed that. So COVID really altered that. Got to the semifinals or the second round of the first season. I think it came in as the 1 seed, so that was kind of a bit of an upset at the time. But MajorOstrich got the championship that year, and then also the second season as well. And season 2 is probably some of my favorite memories, just because it really got the ball rolling. You know, we kind of went right into the season after COVID because, again, there was really nothing to do except, make memes on Reddit. So we went right into season 2, and just the amount of people that came in and were new members and wanted to do it. We had a blast. Like we revamped the point system. We had so much fun doing all of that. I got embarrassed in I first round by Panpiz. That sucked. And then I made a stupid song where I sang a USF parody of "Stuck in the Middle of You" by Steelers Wheel. So you could find that probably. It's awful though. But
It's
yeah,
awful,
like
but it
just
was still funny.
it was funny as hell. But yeah, like season 2 was one of my favorite for that because it really felt like we actually had a community, and a strong community at that. Like with the original Shitposter Central Discord server, like we'd play Cards Against Humanity on summer nights, and we just chat about random stuff, and it was cool. It was a real sense of connection with everyone, especially in a time where it was a lot of unknowns and a lot of what the hell's gonna happen. What are we doing? It was something to take our minds off the craziness for a little bit, which of course is always good. And then going on, you know, the the competition got a lot more traction. Dumb Gamers, was featured on Tree's Twitter page for a meme he made. As we said, Lauklax, my fellow inductee tonight, got the highest upvoted post in USF history, which was crazy. The Big Iron parody of Kyler Murray, which is, yeah, it was what. Do I? I don't know. I think I blocked that out of my mind. Yeah. So if you don't know the story, I think it was either season 3 or season 4.
4.
It was season 4. All right. So I was really doing well that year. I was really hitting my stride with a lot of the posts, and I don't know what started it, but I just had an idea. I was like, all right, let's think of something funny. And of course, the Smile Sweet Sister was a meme. It was a meme. And I loved the meme. Like, it was really funny. There was people with a lot of good ideas, and I was like, that would be funny if I did that. So I spent. I made the thing where it's like, "Smile, sweet sister, Steelers are kind of Super Bowl" and all that stuff. And then made the meme taking characters from the dumpster fire. That entire meme took about 4 hours to make, of editing and putting people's faces and using Video Leap and doing all that stuff. And then I posted it as kind of just like a, haha, let's do this. And I did not expect it to get the traction that it did, to get Tree and Grossi commenting like, "What the hell is this?" And then I think it was Dodger DM'd me on Discord and was like, "Hey, we're gonna put this on the dumpster fire," and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." And the meme went on. I still remember the day. It was May 18th, 2021. So if you want to go back and watch it, unfortunately, it is cut a bit because when they played it, the song is copyrighted by Sony. So Sony Music Group. So it got the stream taken down. And watching everybody just lose their mind over it. It was wild, and that started the whole Tree to May thing where I made another one with Carnival Phantasm and another one with K-On! And yeah, and then yes, and then Dumb Gamers did another one with Lucky Star. So yeah, it kind of created like a genre, but the funny thing is I didn't even win that week.
The greatest show.
It was EMK. In the final 2 days with some stupid meme about the Mets or some shit. I don't even remember what it was. It was baseball related, I think. But he took it and ran with it, and he won. Season 4 was the year I made the finals. Lost to Ty. I'm a little bit bitter just because I felt like I had a really good year, and have kind of become the you know I don't know, the Dan Marino, the Elio Castaneves of the USF.
Barry
One
Bond.
of the one of the best guys to never win a title. But I don't care. I've loved this. Yes, I think I am too good right now. But yeah.
Of course
You
you
can make
would
a
say
billion.
that.
You can make a billion analogies, but
My
yeah. But
favorite
I think
part about this
yeah.
is just the fact that, like all like legendarily great ideas, yours started with, I'm thinking of something funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
That
really
was-
what it. Yeah, that's really what it goes with, and I think that's kind of why if you're kind of an outsider, you're not into it, or you're trying to get into doing this. It really kind of just comes on like an intuition, or just like it just comes by accident. I don't think I've ever sat down and been like, all right, I'm gonna make a meme today. It's been like I'm either browsing Reddit and I find a meme that I want to use that format, or just something just pops into my head like at 2 a.m. like trying to go to bed. And I'm not joking with that. I've literally like gotten up in the middle of the night and I'm like meme. Um, but yeah, that's part of the fun of it. And then yeah, continue to go on, even though I haven't posted in a while. Life gets in the way, and just I've done other stuff. I'm still very proud of what this has become, and I think the biggest thing for me is that it's almost like a whole new cast of characters. It's not like a bunch of season 1 veterans that are like hanging this thing by a thread, being like try to keep it on life support. It's a completely new, almost completely new group of people that is making it continue on into the future, and that's what I'm really proud of. That we've been able to continue this for as long as we have, and hopefully many years into the future. I'm proud of seeing all the posts, laughing at the posts. People getting competitive over all the lore that's been created. Like I made that USF iceberg. If you ever, if you need any
Yeah,
help, I can help. I can help you since I was there for pretty much all of it.
Talk to Dumb Gamers. He said he was gonna make it.
Yeah, no, I'll absolutely help with that, because some of it is you had to be there. Some at midnight at some night during the pandemic, in a some you know it was wild. Yeah, in a hellhole and a half. It absolutely was. I think season 5 might have been my last. I might have.
No, he
posted
was
something
he was here in season
Hello?
6. That was he was the 11th seed. That was the year season he lost to Bene.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah.
How do you get draft picks? This is a shit posting competition.
If
Yeah, there's
if
no
you tank
generational
so
talent at the end of the rainbow, Helv.
yes, if you
But yeah, his last
if you tank
time
hard,
of
then you get
competing.
you get on the front page of Reddit if you tank that hard.
But yeah, his last year of or season of competing was season 6, because the last
Okay.
couple seasons before he stopped, he was kind of like not the bottom, but he was a 12th seed or an 11th seed. Like,
Yeah, like I'd get like 1 week win, or just or just kind of flounder in. It definitely wasn't at the peak. But yeah, so, yeah, 6 seasons.
Technically, you're still one of the best 12 seeds, because you made it further than you've always did the 5 seeds somehow. Can I be heard well?
Yeah.
I'm kind of outside. I'm kind of in the middle of like a Kroger.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
incredible.
get out of there!
Anyway,
Those
I
are
was gonna
20
come in here to make it. I was gonna come here and make a joke and then go back and then leave, but you kind of guys kept talking, so I'm just gonna go now.
Oh, all right.
All right, see you, man.
See you. I'll be back. I'll be back. Don't worry. Like in give me like 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah, see you.
Before we start talking more about Lauk, I had a little something I made before we started the stream. This were both of these inductees. All right. Good evening, fellow USF patrons. Tonight, we celebrate the accomplishments of WombatZepplin and Lauklix as they are inducted into the USF Hall of Fame class of 2023. Let's talk about Wombat for a second. I know we already have, but I got some things that I want to say as well. He is regarded as one of the greatest to ever do it. He is considered to be one of the pioneers of this competition, as you will, along with Ostrich and Krakonis and Red, etc. His method of meme making was, well, we could say low effort. We joke about it a lot. A lot of people do it, but they were always humorous and they always got the job done. Even though we joke about how it didn't win him anything, Trina May would still go down as one of the greatest shitposts ever made. So good that others, myself included, tried to do the same thing, but we both got the same results. Whilst he claimed many awards such as his 9 week wins and 2 MVPs, he sadly wasn't able to reach the mountaintop of shitposting, and that is winning the championship, that is. But you know what I gotta say about that? Who gives a shit? He'll forever be known as one of the greats and will now be immortalized for his contributions. Now, for Lauk, in my opinion, he's like Gary Cooper, the strong, silent type. No matter what he posted, it was always high effort, high up vote banger. You could tell he always put his heart and soul into every meme he made. A craft that I feel like has kind of been lost to time in recent memory. Hopefully, in the future, it comes back. I mean, who could ever forget the Big Iron meme? Over 1,000 upvotes. That's no one's ever come close to that. Much like Trina May, as I mentioned before, it will go down as one of the greatest, if not the greatest shitpost of all time. His shitpost always struck fear in the hearts of his enemies, and when you had to go up against him, you had to bring your A game. Now, I'm retired now, but as a competitor who's had the privilege of competing against both of these guys, I may not have beaten either of them, but the nail-biting fighting performances we had will be something I will never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought you were
actually
going to say
something
he's
that
our only
yeah, I was
champion,
gonna say-
forgetting that Krakonis and Ostrich are in the Hall of Fame. You could have said the first non-North American in the Hall of Fame.
I think that was something that I think we really enjoyed, is that like we actually had someone from Europe, from Germany, win it. I think that was really cool.
God damn it!
Like,
Not again!
What?
Not again!
What?
No, what did you do?
Dumb gamers, thank you for the 10 bits. Is anyone gonna tell Helv we can't hear him on the stream? Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Long story short, we're here to congratulate Wombat, and
Please tell me that it was just you and not everyone else.
everyone else was fine. It was just
Let's
me.
go.
Okay, thank God. So I didn't make that speech for nothing.
You did not. Long story short, Wombat is being congratulated despite not being a champion of all things, but he's still a good shit poster regardless of his efforts.
Congratulations, Wombat.
And also to Lauk, who isn't in this server, but who knows? We'll probably see him in the tree server and give him our full congratulations there too. And yeah, he is our first and right now only non-North American winner.
Yeah, it definitely made it like a lot more special to see him win it. And
Yeah.
like, oh, we actually have like the international guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, like even though it doesn't mean much, it's the internet. Is like, hey, we got someone from Europe.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
and I'm happy that this competition's banners have basically gone from not just basically as well. This has been an excellent competition recently for everyone who's been competing in this, whether it be from the Hall of Famers to the people who've done well to the absolute shit dog piles. Yes, I know where I'm going with that. But anyways, this has been one of the most excellent competitions that I'm glad, and I'm also happy, both as a competitor and also as a spectator of the sport, that we're honoring people who have done well within this competition. With that said, I am also gonna spoil something. In the intro that I did for special presentations, I did do something a little bit special. Wombat, you know what? And I'm actually going to do this before we, inside of a special cocoon. I'm just going to say, guys, just take a look inside of the USF network chat if you're in here. Because I added a little Easter egg for you, Wombat.
Network. Where the hell is it? There it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a little bit of an Easter egg I think you might enjoy. All I can say is it's one of the best Easter eggs within an intro that I've ever done. It's around, like, I think 6-7 second mark. You see it? I'm yeah, and I think I already told.
It's from my.
Yes, it is. It's from your video.
Yes, thank you. I am honored.
Oh my god, I see it.
Yes.
I had to speed it up. I had to speed it up a little bit, but it's still Cafe Trile. Hey,
No, it is.
I chose to speed it up a little bit because I needed to have a little bit of a energetic feel during the video.
No.
Very well done.
I am surprised that this is getting to a better point within in the competition, where some of us who have been doing some of the competition work is also growing up out of this. For example, Emp is also now one of committee members. I'm happy for him after he recently retired.
I think that's great. I think that's really speaks to just how strong this has been. Is that there's people from that really spanned, I guess I know it's been 4 years, like the generations. Honestly, they still got some founding members, like me, or guys that just like kind of just watch from afar and really appreciate what people are doing. Got guys like like Melee and Amp and Ty that have spread throughout the seasons that are now helping out in the server, and then obviously Red's been here
for a good amount of time.
He's the guy he's been here, and there's people that have come and gone that can add to the lore. You got your Chancellor Vinnies and your early Respecters wherever they might be in the world.
And then there's a bunch of other people, and I'm not gonna say my name because I know too much. We got like Wolfie, Funvet, heck, even Billy of all people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, and even Fireball too. Like the new generation that came out during season 8.
Yeah, and as I was saying before, that's just a testament to how strong it is, because it's not like it's not the same people from season 1 that are just doing this for formality's sake. It's a whole new group of guys that said, "Hey, what these guys are doing are fun. Let's get in on it." And now they're taking this to the next level and taking this beyond. So that's it's really cool, especially someone that was there for its inception, for its infancy.
Yeah. All right. Trying to think of someone else. Yeah, Dumb Gamers. Although your media team, I'm still thinking you as a USF Network guy, regardless. Oh yeah. There it is. there's plaque 1, and I might as well read it here for
Yes.
everyone's sake. The first ship poster to compete in USF history, he went on to be one of the most consistent and impacting ship posters of all time. While he never won the world championship, his ship posts constantly broke records and were even featured by U-Tree himself. Inducted 2023.
Yeah. And I think back to what Emp was saying earlier about kind of like the low effort thing. That was a strategy that I had come up with just personally. Seeing at the time a lot of people were fantastic editors. And I mean, granted, yeah, did I make the Trina May stuff? Absolutely, but I do not consider myself a good editor compared to some that have done the competition. So that was what kind of my strategy was just look for what was popular, what was a popular meme template, what was something that was
What was fun, funny, basically.
that was it at the time. So like you'd make like this low effort post and get 300 upvotes, and then everyone would be like, "How the hell did you do that?" So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't get me wrong. The low effort stuff was certainly calculated at times.
Yeah. And with that said, Red, do you also have a Laux as well? Because I might as well read what you wrote down for him.
Probably either making it right now or
Probably.
Yeah.
uploading it right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
like
I think he's on it.
needed.
He's almost done.
He's
All right.
almost done.
But with that said, this has been... We've now have basically, I think, 4 of the... I think Loud came in on around, like, Season 3, I think, right?
Season 2. He
Okay.
didn't make the
Season
playoffs in Season 2. He barely did, but he didn't.
Yeah.
But he had a late charge. Like
Mhm.
he definitely what Amper was in Season 1, Lauk was in Season 2.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I am gonna say this. As this, and also, Lauk made it, I think, into close to Season 3, where he tried to get into the... I think Season 3, he also got into... He was so close to getting into the playoffs, he dipped, I think. Around, and then probably...
No, not in Season 3, Helv.
No,
okay, you're definitely misremembering.
I'm trying... Yeah.
He made the finals in Season 3. He was the 3 seed.
Okay.
Him and Wombat went against each other in the semifinals.
Yeah, and then he disappeared for a bit after, I think, Season 3.
Yeah, after Season 3 disappeared. for a
Until
few
Season
seasons,
6.
Then came back like halfway through Season 6 and won it all.
Yeah. And I think... Yeah, and honestly, that is one of the best moments, I think, so far out of the season. Because I think Season 6 and Season 7 was one of our most shittiest seasons.
But his effort and his humor was still there after 3 seasons, because he comes back with an absolute banger talking about Deshaun Watson using the "There's only one thing worse than a rapist."
A child.
No.
God
was
damn,
funny.
that was just... That's just wrong.
I don't think you could return like any better way than that.
Pretty much. And I think that was also when, around Season 6 and 7, the videos were scaled back a bit. But, basically, the whole competition's back to full operation regardless, and yeah.
Yeah, there definitely was a time where it felt like a bit kind of stingy, like that.
Season 6 and 7.
Not gonna say it never. Yeah, it never felt like it was gonna die off, but
But
definitely
it felt like it was gonna get to a stale point. I know.
Yeah, but I think you guys, it's really been a renaissance, and I feel like this year is going to be something really special. I think we'll be back to kind of who knows if we'll be back to like Season 2, Season 3, where it was just like off the charts. But I think we have a really strong group going forward.
Yeah.
Especially for this upcoming season.
I'm also gonna say this as well, just to be safe. If you are in, I think we're gonna have the town hall here. Is that right, or are we doing it inside of the same server?
I'd rather just have everything in here.
Okay.
I don't see the point in making a new server just for that. Just use like one time a year.
Fair enough.
Or in this case, one time every like 2 or 3 years.
Fair enough. Alright, but at least we got a control on gets posted after. Oh, Dumb Gamers has also said something as well by giving me a cheer call. For 10, yay. If Lauk didn't come back, his last ever post would have been Andy Dalton Among Us. Oh.
Oh, I remember
Oh
that.
man.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, I
don't
need
know
to
if
edit.
Wolfie or Fireball or any of them know what we're talking about.
I mean, I hear Andy Dalton, and I just,
You're just cringing at this point.
yeah.
1 second, I'm gonna go find it, and then I'll put it in open chat.
Laux's plaque is up now.
Yep. And I might as well read it here.
Okay, Helv, you can go ahead.
Dominant went here, legendary while away. Lauk was while only being one of a handful of shitposters outside North America, shocked the shitposting world in Season 6, becoming the first non-North American to win the championship. This German took the league by storm with some of the best shitposts ever conceived, and his career, while brief, will live on forever. Inducted 2023.
Very well said.
Way to go, man. And I'm also going to say that, and with that said, congratulations to the 2020... Oh, oh my god, that's just cringe. Oh my gosh. Okay, and with that said, I think that almost kind of does it.
I mean, does anyone else in here want to, like, give their 2 cents about Wombat and or Lauk?
Mm-hmm.
I know Wolfie and Fireball are rather new here, so I don't know.
And Fireball as well.
I just said Fireball.
Or Billy.
Go ahead, keep mentioning me. It'll only make my power stronger.
Or it could be, I'm trying to think of, or it could be like PSG, like every goddamn Champions League final.
But so, do either you two or Bill want to have anything to say, or?
Not now.
All right. Now and I also want actually.
Dumb Gamer said he's gonna.
He might show off again. And Dumb Gamers, if you are in the chat, you want to do a little bit of a notification for me, so that means you can say, "Hey, I want to say this." I know I've been. I am liking what he's doing with the bits, so with the bits announcement, which isn't that bad.
Hello, Prism.
Hey.
Hey, Prism.
I know you just hopped in here, but we're kind of wrapping up a little bit.
Not really.
You'd like to say it,
yeah.
Wombat, about Wombat and or Lauk.
Red, if you want to activate TTS for your thing, I think that might be a good call too.
Oh no.
I was just merely hopping in to tell Wombat congratulations.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Means a lot, man.
All right. And right now I'm about to say, if you are in the USF Discord, that we will have our town hall next week on the 9th.
So this upcoming Saturday.
Yeah. All right. And with that said, I'll read what Red just said inside of the text and VC chat. WombatZepplin, you scared the shit out of me whenever I saw you post. You are dominant beyond belief, and our playoff match will live on in infamy in my man. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you a lot. I definitely remember.
All right.
I think our I think it was the meme about like Mitch Trubisky and Ryan Pace.
Yeah.
I think was our battle. But thanks, Red, means a lot. I appreciate all the nights we had. A lot of fun in the USF server, and everything. It was really owed to you. You were the one that came up with this, and really, sent it from
all right.
this dumb idea we had in 2019 into the stratosphere. So thank you for all you've done.
All right, Dumb Gamers, I think you're back. If you have anything to say, you know what to do. And also to Lauk from Red side, I never really got a chance to see you in action, but your reputation precedes you. Congrats. And I want to say something on my side for both of you guys as well. Wombat, while I not competed while I only competed with you once and also streamed while you were in the USF, I think around like twice or 3 times, regardless, I still think that you are one of the best ship posters in this league, alongside your other 3 compatriots within the USF Hall of Fame as well. And Lauk, all I'm gonna say is congrats from across the pond.
Can I add something? Just
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead. That's why I was asking if you had anything else to say.
yeah. So obviously I'm a rookie and I hadn't been in the league nearly as much as Helv, especially not nearly as much as Red or him. But in the brief interactions I've had with Wombat, he's always been a stand-up guy, and just generally in the interactions of the server was always really nice and just generally helpful as well. So given his history and competing here, I'd say this induction is very well deserved for the person he is and the poster that he was as well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, man. I think that's just, if I can say something, go off that. I think that's a piece of advice I even have for everyone in the USF competing, or someone that wants to compete in the USF, is be accepting of everyone in the competition. I think first off is don't take it too seriously. I mean, this is a meme competition. It's great to be competitive, and I'm all for trying to go out and win, but I think it's just about more the experience. I've seen on multiple occasions where people have gotten crazy over the competition, or they've made a meme and they've taken it way too seriously, and that's why it's a meme. Don't make it too crazy, but have a lot of fun with it, and of course, really embrace the moment and have fun while doing it. Have a blast while you're doing it. And the last thing is be accepting of everyone. I think that's how this has been able to continue on for 9 seasons at this point. Is that when new people came in after like the season 1, season 2, that kind of founding core, is when people were joining, we were so happy that people were going to join this. We wanted to show them the ropes, show them how it worked, show them the lore, do all that stuff, and that got people hooked. And that's clearly allowed for a completely new generation to take the reins forward. So that's my, I guess, if you need any Hall of Famer wisdom or advice, that's my 2 bits there.
And with that said, I did get notification from Dumb Gamers here. He's going to be home in a minute. And probably like 5 to 10 in my books, depending on how this usually goes out. But long story short, this has been, I have to say that I'm technically not surprised by the nomination spread. But I'm thinking around 2024, I think we might have to do something special in honor of the 10th season. Maybe. If the council approves it.
Bridge when we get there. We're not.
But like I said, when the council if the council approves it when we get there. All right.
Anyway, I'm here.
Yeah.
So.
Hey.
Red's gone.
Red's dipping, but you're still here, so you can say your words, man.
Hold on, wait. I had it in my head, and then I accidentally improvised. Okay. Also, I just got home, so my dogs are whining. I have a bit. My ADHD brain cannot catch up with what's around me. Anyway, congratulations, Wombat. First off, the first thing that came to mind was the 6 months that it took me to complete the stream because I asked you for like the screenshots, and then I forgot. I had the idea, and then one day I forgot. I remembered it, and I completed it all in like I rushed it maybe. So that's I did rush it in a day. So thank you for being patient about that, and even though it probably wasn't on your mind, shit. Second off, you are definitely one of the greatest of all time. Like, I feared you in the playoffs because if I thought I could ever face you, actually, what you did beat my ass in season 4, and I had PTSD in season 5, saying if I face him again, I'm gonna lose again. Good thing I was a 9 seed, and I faced Benno, so I faced Benno instead, and then that was history.
Oh man.
Speaking of people you faced in the playoffs, myself included, I still remember that the day. Was it Saturday? I think it was the Saturday or Sunday. It was right before the round ended. I posted my meme. The whole fucking day, you were just like, "I'm getting fan pissed, aren't I? I'm getting fan pissed, aren't I?" And that was probably one of my favorite moments, like, of all time, for my like. That had like that was like including me, like a moment of mine in my rather short career, I guess you could say.
And I firmly believe that you were just gonna come in and beat me. Pan Piz gave me PTSD too, so
Yeah.
I was fully expecting this to go.
It was a bittersweet ending for myself, but it was still one of my favorite moments for the few times that I've made the playoffs. So, because I remember I was like, oh shit, like I barely beat Ben, and then I have to go up against fucking you. It was either you or fucking Ostrich. I'm like, well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far, but I still had a really fun time going up against you.
I will also say, people. Everyone thinks of Ostrich rivalries. It's always Krakonis Ostrich, right? But like you had that under the radar rivalry with Ostrich. You had a really under the radar rivalry because you guys always duped out in the regular season, and then you didn't go well as in the playoffs. Sorry.
That's one way to put it. But yeah, no, I was terrified of Ostrich. He just had kind of a, untouchable quality about him that it was almost like when he posted, he was good. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even like the was a fluky, like, we got low effort beam or he timed it right. Like, no, like he just posted and it would go to the top on just the skill alone that he possessed. So he in my opinion, I think he is in his short time one of the best, if not the best. And of course, season 3, him versus Krakonis, the Ontario gym incident I remember sitting in my room just laughing my ass off because it was the meme, it was the cross post, it was the freaking out of was this actually legal, and then the salt mine that just came afterwards.
The first it was fucking Pyro doing it, and you're like we're questioning whether or not it was legal or not, but then someone goes and does it anyways. Yeah, that makes it like 10 times better.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
But still, it's just like I can't believe I looked. Speaking on Terry Jim, did you see I was looking through I got bored in class one day the other day. I think this week, and I started looking through the Ontario Gym incident again, and I saw the screenshot Melee posted, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's not an R6 Red Sox. and I connected the dots, and I realized Ontario Gym is an R6 Red Sox, but not him. But at Melee. And then also how he's hiding the upvote counter in the screenshot and everything, and also Ostrich's evidence that he posted the Emperor. I'm like, wait, there's a fucking high ass chance Melee's Ontario Gym. I can't prove it. I cannot prove it. And I'm gonna clown on. Not prove. You know what? April 1st, my Melee is Ontario Gym. April 1st.
Maybe that's something.
That's his April Fool's joke. He's gonna come out as Ontario Gym.
Yeah, or maybe that's something.
I think we have that joke already with Bama trying to come out as Ontario Gym.
If I am Ontario Gym? What if I am Ontario Gym, y'all?
What if I'm Ontario Gym? You don't know that.
He could be any one of us.
It was me, Dio.
It could be you.
It could be me. It could even be.
Right behind you.
And then Dan will just bans all of us.
That's something for like when we're all old and gray. That one is like, I was actually Ontario Jim. And then,
All right.
no way.
No.
way.
The thing is that with how we actually said that, when we joke about it, one day someone's gonna actually confess to it, and if we're not even gonna know, we're gonna
Yeah,
like
we're
a joke.
like, no, you're not. You're like, haha, nice joke. And we're like, nope, no, you don't believe me. It's the boy who cried Ontario Jim.
All right.
Yeah. Reverse. Ostrich wasn't talking about Ontario Jim.
Oh. Okay. With that said, guys.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to talk about lock skill.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get you to 1 hour on the stream by ranting. Lock. He also scared the shit out of me, but I didn't face my championship run, so.
Well, you faced him the season after.
I faced him the year after, and I had a really bad playoff run. I'm really cursed, and every time I wasn't in the wild card, I did really bad. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure my combined in the compared to my wild card season 3 through season 5 run and my post wild card run, I only had 50 votes as my top votes in total. It was really bad. Yeah, so Lauk, you fucking crushed me in my prime. I was I think that was my prime. Maybe it was season 5 mode was my prime. I don't know.
Your championship when I was peak.
It's like Gohan and Everett and Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Well,
Yeah.
you peaked.
All right.
You peaked.
With that said, guys.
Yeah. Rock, I'm gonna miss you. Congratulations, you're the only ever across the pond European champion and non-United States of American champion ever. Because I'm not sure if Helv's gonna win one in his lifetime, unless he's this close competitor.
Probably.
Unless he invokes the spirit of Ostrich.
Or I invoke the spirit of the Torontokian fan.
Or
right.
Or if he was Ontario Jim.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, no.
Alright. Before the stream ends, rest in peace to Jimmy Buffett. And, of course, it's going to be 5 o'clock somewhere up across the sky.
Yeah.
Hey, enjoy your margaritas, man.
Enjoy
And with that said,
Margaritaville.
that's it from us. We'll see you guys... actually, we'll see you guys on either the 23rd or the 24th.
I'll see y'all in Town Hall, probably.
But if you are here in USF Network, in the USF server, Town Hall on the 16th. Regular season kicks off on the 18th. We're probably going to have a whole lot of fun with that. So with that said, that's it from us. We'll see you guys next time.